History is made. Fall is a time for greatness. Fall is winning time. Let's do this.
Happy Saturday morning.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cards are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis.
First pitch on its way.
Marcell.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Stepping in now, number 19. A pitch out. The throw. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Batting fourth.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Contreras, and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Chris Bryant, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Up 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Third home run for him on the year, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Into the box, Michael Wacha. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Molina leads off first with 1 away. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now at the plate, number 19, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Chicago Cubs.
In now, Tyler O'Neill.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Wacha. He's got an even 20 hits in 42 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game, light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Nope. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Fowler, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. In to score is the runner from first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And now the Cubs pitcher, number 56, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-2 delivery, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, 1 away. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora going back on it. Still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. 19th home run for him on the season as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cardinals. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fouled off. Fastball called for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To short, he's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Wong has it. Oh, look at Wong. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping in, Yadier Molina.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box now, Michael Wacha. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hayward coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, forget about this one. Bob Bowie. Looking up is Contreras. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Hot shot on the ground to short. There's Baez. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Cubs 1. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Bouncing to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's Jason Hayward now. Popped up. Molina over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Colton Wong will stand in. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far.
Colton Wong.
He pulls this one into right, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can miss-hit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And
number 6, Nick Castellanos.
No balls and 1 strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Another one sent foul. This one's down to 3rd. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. David Phelps gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Matt Carpenter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
DeYoung.
In now, Paul DeYoung. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. This is pulled into right. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Colton Wong now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And gone into the right field bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So here now is the pitcher, Michael Wacha. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of it. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit.
First baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Fowler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs, and they remain well behind. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 19.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Xavier.
In now, Matt Carpenter. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
3 runs already home here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Back up the middle. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Digging in, Jason.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now. Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Jonathan Lucroy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yadier Molina, 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Harrison Bader will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bader.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Marcell Ozuna is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
As a fellow once said, the only part that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of bump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. So 1 run on. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For the Cardinals, number 60.
And a good pitch on the inside corner. For strike one. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Albert Almora becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
So we got him swinging. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, Tyler O'Neill will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Steve Cishek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The batter, the second base.
At the plate, Colton Wong. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
Brandon Morrow enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Yadier Molina. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The batter.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, John Brebbia, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. Jairo Munoz will be summoned off the bench here. He'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Jairo Munoz.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 19. As he rips it on the ground to second. Zobrist has it, and there are 2 away now. Tyler O'Neill will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead. Carlos Martinez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. First delivery to him on the way. Martinez he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. DeYoung moving to his left. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Cubs are down to their final out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
28-2 the final tally today. The St. Louis Cardinals scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Michael Wacha earns win number 7 on the season. Kyle Hendricks struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.